This is Ocean's Moonlit Pathways, and I'm Miss MJXOXO. This reading is on Pardison Fontaine, but before I start, here's my disclaimer. Everything I say in this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. My readings are subject to interpretation, and they should not be taken as absolute. Party's looking to feel independent. He wants to go his own way. He's trying to break out of bondage, embark on a new journey of self-discovery. This could even be spiritual. It says spotlight, self-actualization. Don't strive for perfectionism. Perfectionism gives me Virgo energy. He could have Virgo in his chart if he's not a Virgo, or he could be dealing with a Virgo. It says reject imposter syndrome. So sometimes he may not feel like he's as good as he actually is. Or I also get the energy of like people clown him and try to play him, and maybe people don't view him as, see him as how dope he really is. It says share the gratitude. Remember the smile. Watch as blessings flow into your life. So there's going to be a reason for him to celebrate in this upcoming season. Something significant could have happened around Halloween, but in this upcoming season, he's going to have a reason to celebrate. God bless him. Somebody could be presenting him with a new business deal. He could have this deal. He could be presenting someone, or someone could be presenting him with a new business opportunity or a business deal, or even some money. And we got this in the Megan reading. He's like a really loving, compassionate guy. I'm getting the energy of somebody that's really like, he really puts his emotions and his heart into music. He could be very knowledgeable about certain things. He's somebody that wears his heart on his sleeve. His heart is outside of his body. So he could be someone whose heart is easily broken. But I guess like the industry, there's something with the industry. I don't know if he's down with them people. I feel like they could even use women to keep him in bondage. Every time I see guys getting set up, I get the energy of like sending the decoys. So I don't know if like maybe somebody uses women to trick him or keep him in bondage, to distract him. He could be someone who gets distracted by women, and that could impact his career. Or he could be connected to somebody very toxic. He could have a toxic connection that's not healthy and impacting his success and career, even keeping him bound in addictions and an unhealthy lifestyle. It says Knight of Wands, and this gives me that sexual energy. I don't know if he uses any of the white powder, anything like that. God bless all. What is the word? All alleged. But this is like that strong sexual energy. Maybe he's like really just in it to hit it. I don't know. Hit it and quit it is the energy. This is about partnerships. He could be somebody that partners with women, or there could be a woman in his life that he's partnered with, or there's a couple in his life that he could be partnered up with. I feel like they could either be blocking his forward movement, or this couple or partnership could push him forward or propel his career further along. But he needs to be mindful of the partnerships that he makes. I don't know. He could be connected to a feminine energy that's connected to the people them, and that could help his career in some way and push his career forward is the energy that I'm picking up. Who's the people them? Figure it out, yo. Figure it out. But his time is running out. I don't know if he's doing something on TikTok, but he has to meet a deadline. He could be somebody that procrastinates. He could be really busy right now, but there's a deadline that he needs to meet, and his time is running out, so he needs to stop procrastinating. He could be dealing with some financial issues, and maybe he's saving up for something big, and there goes that lift off, fast action, progression forward, the wait is over. So he could see like a big success in his career. Remember that, pushing forward. So something significant. This could be him, or this could be somebody that he's connected to in the industry. We know as a writer, maybe he could help someone write, and that could help his success, or he will find his own personal success from his rapping skills. But there's something significant that is going to propel him forward in his career, and it's going to happen fast. It's going to happen fast. There's some type of heart-to-heart conversation he could be having with somebody. Intimate discussion is going to be blunt and honest, but it needs to be had. This is cuffing season for him. It says single and ready to mingle. Did we not see that? Ready for a relationship, on the hunt. This is also homosexual season. I don't know if he's a homosexual. So I don't know. I'm not saying that he's one, but this is that season, child. Tis the season to be jolly. Follow la 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 la. So I don't know. He could be cuffing up with somebody. We did get that feminine energy that he could be with, or maybe things could be getting serious and progressing forward. But he could end up hitting a brick wall, or there's a feminine energy that could feel him, or feminine energy could feel like they've hit a brick wall with him. It says defense mechanism. Somebody's guarded and they're hard to reach. With him being too busy right now, maybe this is not the time for him to be in a connection. So I'm getting like, for some reason I heard bros before hoes, and I'm also just getting the energy card. Party gives me a commitment type of energy. He gives me the energy of somebody who wants to commit, but maybe he is loving and will show up as a loving, committed person, but right now maybe he's not. And yeah, I don't know. And this could even be the dedication to his music. He needs to not worry about the ladies and the chicks, you know what I'm saying, and really focus on his music, his career, and his elevation. There could be a connection to basketball. I don't know if he's a good basketball player. It says go, so he needs to just go for it, push forward, kick forward, you know. Even I'm hearing that shoot that shot. So there's a heart-to-heart conversation that he wants to have with somebody. Maybe he wants to shoot his shot with somebody, since this is cuffing season. I'm getting the energy of somebody that likes to cuff, but I don't know if he's, I don't know. I don't want to assume. I'm not, how do you say, I'm not putting down cards to get clarification on anything, and I don't want to assume anything, but the energy is interesting because he could be a relationship person, but even when he's in a relationship, there's still that youthful young playboy energy, that night energy that likes to have fun. And you know, I don't know, but I feel like because this is a career reading, I focus on careers. I don't go too in depth about people's relationships, but because the relationship energy is coming up, maybe his interest with sex and women could be impacting his career. So it's somebody that he probably wants to shoot his shot with. He's given the go ahead, like to go do it, just do it. There could be something surrounding basketball. Maybe he's a really good basketball player. Something significant could have happened around Halloween. This is also the curses, hexes energy. So I don't know if maybe someone has done brujeria or some type of dark magic, baneful magic towards him. Even the angry face of the jack-o'-lantern gives me that somebody could be upset with him. With me putting it down on the cuffing season, it gives me a feminine energy, a relationship energy. And I feel like this could be a feminine energy that feels like he's playing games. Like you're playing games, you're trying to be in control. He could be controlling. When I feel his energy, like right now I'm sitting here and I'm saying things and I'm feeling his energy, and his energy is very soft. I don't know if he wears a mask. Maybe he could show up, and we saw the masked people here. We saw these two people in masks. So I get a soft, gentle energy from him, but I also feel like even though he's soft and gentle and compassionate and committed, I get a playboy energy at the same time. So he could possibly show up to women as someone who is looking for a commitment, but when you actually get with him, he doesn't actually commit. I heard clingy. I don't know if he's clingy, or maybe there's a feminine energy that's clingy. Somebody feels some type of way. And like I said, this could be impacting the career. I feel like even a woman could probably be saying things, like spreading rumors about him. Somebody feels played. Somebody feels like they could be controlling. Somebody feels like, I don't know if this is him or the feminine energy, but they push each other's buttons. They try to control each other. Somebody feels manipulated. Like somebody's coming off as very manipulative. Sacral energy, solar plexus energy. So he needs to be mindful of what he engages in. If he drinks, smokes, does anything hard, even intimacy and the women he hooks up with, he needs to be mindful of these things, because it can drain his energy. It can drain him of his success, his destiny. It can impact him greatly on how he shows up in his career. If this is the energy I'm picking up, if Pardison Fontaine's all alleged, but this is the energy I'm feeling. If for some reason he turns out to feel like a failure, it is because of who and what he engages in. And I feel like that's the case for everybody, right? Our careers are impacted by the things that we do outside of work and in work too. Like if you're loafing and we've seen the procrastination. But I feel like sometimes people put, I want to say PUSSY, like if you put PUSSY before the money or before the job. And that's something that he needs to be mindful of and not get too distracted by women. But there's a brick wall. Someone feels guarded. What does this say on the wall? It could be a Latina. It says Iglesia de Santo Domingo. Oh, I don't know if he could be messing with a Dominican girl, a religious Dominican girl. Iglesia's church, right? So there's like something where he could go to the Dominican Republic. There's something connected to the Dominican Republic. This could be his energy or even someone in his energy. There could be a Dominican woman. I don't know if he has any Latin ancestry in his bloodline, but there's something surrounding religion and there's something surrounding a Latina or a Latin energy. And that's about it, y'all. I don't know what else to say. Let me see if I have any other cards. No, we'll leave. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Pardison Fontaine. Let me clear the energy from the Holly reading. Pardison Fontaine. Pardison Fontaine's career. Energy surrounding Pardison Fontaine. Energy surrounding Pardison Fontaine's career. We'll put down 3. Let's move this. He could be a player. Somebody feels played. This one, it says for emotional detachment, the brick wall. Ignoring blessings, craving something deeper. So he could be lacking intimacy. He could want something deeper. Somebody else could want something deeper from him. It says hangman, surrender control, life pause, new perspective. So if he doesn't start seeing things from a different perspective, he could see a significant pause in his career and in his personal life as well. I'm really getting the energy of relationships and bad habits impacting your life. I've been seeing a Hierophant a lot. Look, and the religious structure and Iglesia is something surrounding religion. It says following tradition, spiritual mentorship, cultural, religious structure. And we see that. Spiritual mentorship, cultural, the whole Dominican. So I don't know what that connection is. Maybe as fans, you guys would know more than me. But thanks so much for watching. I'm wishing Pardison Fontaine the best with his career. Happy healing, everyone. God bless.